And even now blue is always here, and even now blue it shines so clear. I don't need a prayer or even words to say. No matter what I do, I'll never reach your answer. Colors of summer are still in my heart, and rolling right down from my cheeks is the sound of love to start. The words I have for you are stuck, it just feels like a curse that I can't contain. Will the two of us meet again? I wish I told you back then. My hands will feel what the red is talking about. But this galaxy so fast about me.
Hello everybody, it is I, TDIFan2024, and welcome to another video. So it's already been a month since since I released the video of the Q&A announcement, and I've asked you guys to ask me some questions. And now that month has passed, we've got quite a few questions, and now it is time for me to answer away, because why not? That's what this video is. Welcome to the Q&A. It is time for me to answer some questions that you guys have asked me, so yeah, without further ado, let's just get on with the Q&A. The first question comes to us from Michael Sanchez, and he asks, what is your favorite Disney movie? Now, this is actually quite a tough question because there are a lot of great Disney movies that I can think of that I would honestly consider my favorite. But if I must pick one, I think overall I might have to go with Beauty and the Beast, because I remember rewatching the movie a lot as a kid. The animation is just fantastic. It still holds up to this day, and overall the movie is just it's honestly a masterpiece. Like, it got nominated for Best Picture back in 1991 or 1992. So crazy. It's just crazy. And it's only one of 3 animated films that also got nominated for Best Picture, so that just goes to show how great Beauty and the Beast is. Disney really did a fantastic job with that movie, and I think I'm going to go with that movie for my favorite Disney movie of all time. And yeah, thanks for the question. The next few questions come to us from Jose, the MHAFan2005, so thank you for asking these questions. Now, his first question is, what is your favorite TPI season you ever made? Let's see. There are a few that I can think of that I'd consider to be my personal favorite. Like, All Stars 2 is up there for sure. But I think my all-time favorite still has to be Heroes versus Villains. I remember having such a fun time with that season. And I mean, overall, if you guys watched the season, you probably know. I was having a great time with that season, like a blast, honestly. And I still remember that season fondly to this day. And yeah, that just has to be the favorite season I made for Total Paper Island. His next question, I pretty much already answered. What is your favorite Disney movie of all time? Yeah, Beauty and the Beast. And his third question, what is your favorite anime fight of all time? Now, that's a tough question because there's a lot of anime fights that are so good. But right now, my favorite anime fight, honestly, this might be tough. That's actually a tough question. Now that I have to really think about it. Well, there are a few that I can think of, like Luffy's fight with Lucci. That was a top tier fight, not gonna lie. Goku versus Jiren in the Tournament of Power, another god tier fight. But I think I might be biased. I think I have to go with Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido, because what Toei was able to do with that fight, they really just knocked it out of the park with the animation. Sure, there were a few pacing issues, but overall they did a fantastic job when it comes to the animation, the music, the action, the tone, everything about it. They really did a great job with that fight, and I'm glad. And right now, that's probably my personal favorite anime fight. So yeah, thank you for the questions. The next question comes to us, or the next few questions come to us from Jesse HOH. Thank you for asking these questions. His first question is, what is your dream job? Now, I've had quite a few dream jobs throughout my life, but right now, my most recent and current dream job would have to be a movie critic. As you guys know, I'm a movie guy. I watch a lot of movies, and honestly, it sounds like the dream, like getting paid just to watch and review movies. So honestly, that would have to be my dream job right now, and would really love and hope to become a movie critic. And let's just see what happens. Let's just hope for the best. But that would be my dream job as of now. Two, what are some of your hobbies outside of YouTube? Uh, like I said, I'm a movie guy. I really like watching movies. That would be another one hobby. Another hobby is honestly, I don't know. Sometimes I'd play games here and there, video games, and yeah, mostly it's just watching movies and shows and whatnot because yeah, that's pretty much what I do for most of the time. And yeah, that would probably be my hobby that I do outside of YouTube for sure. And three, hypothetically, if the next whole drama season is an All Stars 2, which five players would you like to see in the season if that were from any previous season? Okay. Five players. One would definitely be DJ. I would love to see DJ come back and hopefully not get derailed that much. Two, Noah for sure. Even though we've already seen a lot of Noah in Redonkulous Race, I would love to see Noah come back and actually do a good game in the actual Total Drama season, you know? Let's see. Three, I'm gonna try to think of like characters that aren't from the OG cast. Uh, honestly, I mean, this might be a hot take, but I would love to see Dave return, but actually get like redeemed, like fix whatever they just did with Dave. Although I think we can all agree that we would much rather not have anybody from Pacteo Island return, but if one of them would return, I would love to see Dave come back and actually get redeemed and stuff like that. Four, honestly, Harold. I think Harold definitely needs to come back and have the time to shine, like have the, I don't know, spotlight that he deserves. And honestly, Lashana. Those three for sure from the OG cast as well as Noah. Those would be the four from the OG cast that I would love to see return. And then also Dave. That's probably my top five. I don't know. Dave is the odd one out for sure, but those are the five that I can think of that I'd love to see come back in an all-star season. And yeah, like you can even argue that these five are all all-star material, at least with Lashana, DJ, and Harold. Not so much with Noah and Dave, but who knows? Anything's possible. I mean, they added Sam in freaking the OG All-Stars, so anything's possible. But yeah, those would be the five characters that I would love to see return if there is going to be another All-Star season. And yeah, thank you for the questions. These are some great questions. The next couple of questions come to us from Henrique Lesasoka 4041. Sorry for pronouncing it wrong, but yeah, Henrique. So his first question is, or their first question is, how many seasons of Paper Ultra Elimination are you planning to do? I guess I might as well announce it. I'm planning to do 8 for now. Like right now, just 8. Like Paper Ultra Elimination is not going to be as big as TPI, so don't expect a lot of seasons from that. But yeah, right now the plan is 8 seasons, and I think I'm gonna stick with that, unless if I like would love to do more. We'll see. But right now the plan is 8. 2. Is there ever gonna be a runner-up season of Total Paper Island? Well, I guess I should say that it's a possibility. There are a few seasons that haven't been revealed, and who knows, one of them might be the runner-up season, but I guess we'll find out in the next direct. And 3, would you like to do a Marble series just like Jesse HOH? Honestly, that would be great. It looks like a very interesting series, and it looks like it'd be a lot of fun to do. I tried, I legit downloaded that app, and I just did not know how to add characters to be the marbles. It was I was trying and I just couldn't do it. So I don't think I will, but I'd love to be a watcher, of course, with Jesse's series. So yeah, thanks for the questions. The next questions come to us from Melanie Paz. So thank you for these questions. Her first question is, what movie releases are you looking forward to the most for 2024? Or what movie release? Right now, definitely Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I mean, I have a Sonic calendar in my room, and I did it on purpose, or I have it on purpose because, I wanted to get ready for the Sonic movie 3. It's definitely my most anticipated movie of the year so far. I'm just so excited. Even though there's no trailer, no footage or anything, I'm still very excited for this movie. I can tell it's going to be a great movie, and I am just super excited. I cannot wait for this movie. Definitely my most, but definitely the film that I'm looking forward to the most for sure for this year. 2, do you have a favorite show? If so, what is it? Definitely One Piece. If you know me, I'm a massive One Piece fan. That would definitely be my all-time favorite show. But if I'm not talking, like, if I'm gonna exclude anime and like just like a normal show in general, like cartoon or live action or whatever, honestly, probably Avatar. Avatar is really close with One Piece, honestly, for me, because Avatar: Last Airbender is such a fantastic show, and I'm not the only one who thinks of this. If you've seen it, you should already know how great it is, and yeah, those two are definitely my top two. But if I do include One Piece, it's no contest. And 3, what is your favorite DreamWorks animation film? Well, yesterday I did release my whole DreamWorks ranking video, and I did put Shrek 2 as number 1, and I still stand by it. Shrek 2 for sure. That film is just such a fantastic, perfect sequel, and it's still my all-time favorite DreamWorks film, and I don't know if any other movie will come close. But yeah, thank you for the questions. All right, the next few questions come to us from Plush Anime Game Adventures. And he asks, 1, who's your favorite TPI winner? Now, some of you guys will probably think I'm going to say Luffy, but actually, no. When it comes to TPI, I think Jesse HOH is still my favorite winner because his win was probably, or still holds up as the most deserving win, in my opinion, of course. And yeah, it's just like his win was just, it was just incoming, and his win was very satisfying. And yeah, I have to say, HOH definitely takes it from me for my favorite TPI winner. 2, what's the best season you made so by far? In my opinion, I would have to say Heroes versus Villains. But I know my opinion's not the right opinion. But yeah, me personally, I would have to go with that season. And 3, what's the best Paga video? Right now, I think I'm gonna go with the Paga movie 2, Rise of Infinite, because 1, that's our longest video, and 2, that was just a really good video. If you saw it, you should know, unless you didn't like it. But hey, opinions are opinions, and yeah, that's got to be my favorite, or the best in my opinion. And yeah, thank you for the questions. All right, the next few questions come to us from SpongeBob SquarePants Fan 2006. Thank you for asking these questions. Anyways, his first question is, who's your favorite TPI boot camp character? I think I'm gonna have to go with Satoru Gojo because he was just the best. He's my favorite character from his series, and yeah, Satoru Gojo, what's not to like about Gojo? 2, what's your favorite TDN new era from season 41 to 46? Honestly, the Sabotage season was a really fun season and a very interesting and unique season. I would probably have to go with that one for sure. And 3, what's your opinion on the Moana 2? Okay, I have to admit, I was very shocked and surprised when I first found out about this movie because the announcement just came out of nowhere. Like, none of us even expected a Moana 2 happening. And I was really excited, but then I heard that apparently that whole Moana show that we all did know that was going to be a thing is actually now going to be turned into this film. So now my expectations were high, but now they're not as high because, I don't know, if this movie was supposed to be the show, then it's probably not going to be great, but I just hope they can surprise me. So right now I've got mixed feelings with Moana 2, but of course I'm just going to still check it out nonetheless. So yeah, I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. But right now my opinion is mixed. Like right now the film for me is a hit or miss. Let's just hope they do not ruin this movie because the first one is just so great. So the second one better be as good or even better. But we'll find out. Thank you for asking these questions. The next few questions come to us from Gen Sokyu, so thank you for the questions. His first question is, what's your favorite OC of mine's? I honestly probably Akari OC still, because Akari OC is goated for sure. 2, what's your favorite cheese? Probably Parmesan, because Parmesan cheese is just where it's at. 3, have you heard of K-pop? I have, yes. BTS, Stray Kids, all of that, all the shebang. I heard of K-pop for sure. Do I like K-pop? No, of course not, but I've definitely heard of it. And there are a few songs, of course, whenever they play on the radio and whatnot. All right, 4, what type of rock music is your favorite? I honestly do not know, honestly. Maybe punk rock? I just don't know, but I pretty much just like rock music in general. 5, what's your favorite Instagram reel? Honestly, I don't know, but if it gets me to laugh, then yeah, that's a W for sure. 6, what's your favorite candy? Got to go with Reese's Pieces for sure. Reese's is where it's at. And 7, what movie of 2024 are you anticipating? There are a lot, but my top one for sure would be Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I'm just so excited for this movie, and I really hope it's great. But either way, I'm going to have a great time with it because it's Sonic. So yeah, thank you for the questions. The next question comes to us from user NM7PY8EK7R. And they ask, will you make a video where you rank every TPI contestant even, but you make different parts if you want to? Honestly, I don't know if I will, because if I did, that would be such a long video. There are too much contestants. Like, there's so many. Like, you already saw the video that I made where I had like every TPI contestant that showed up and like how many seasons they were in. Yeah, doing a whole ranking would take even longer than that. So I don't know. I probably won't right now, but if in the end, who knows? There might be a chance that I might decide to make one. But right now, I'm just not sure. But yeah, thank you for that question. The next questions come to us from Ryoma Hoshi 340. So thank you for these questions. They ask, have you heard of Scott Pilgrim? I have. Yes, I've seen the movie. I love the movie. I haven't seen the show yet. I plan to at some point, but right now I haven't seen the show yet. But yeah, I do. I've definitely heard of Scott Pilgrim. If you were to remaster a season of TPI, what would you remaster? I would say season 1, but I technically already did that. So honestly, season 8, because that season is a bit of a rough patch for many of us, and I would honestly remaster that one for sure. Next question, what movie are you hyped for the future months of 2024? Sonic the Hedgehog 3, of course. And what do you think of Mina Ashido? Honestly, she's probably my third favorite female character in the My Hero series. So yeah, I like her quite a bit, and I think she's funny and quirky and all that jazz. So yeah, thank you for these questions. The next question comes to us from Amin BR6EF, and they ask, can Adam Lyon from My Gym Partner's a Monkey, Bloom from Winx Club, and Foghorn Leghorn from Looney Tunes be in TPI? Honestly, I don't think they will have a great chance of making it to TPI. Once you see the next direct, you will know. But Paper Ultra Elimination, they definitely have a big chance. I mean, Bloom and both Bloom and Adam already competed in PUE. So, in the next season of PUE, you can request Foghorn Leghorn with someone else because it's the RR season. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. Thank you for the question. The next question comes to us from Dino, and he asks, is there going to be another winter season? Well, there might be. It's a possibility. Like I said, we'll find out soon. But yeah, it's a possibility. He also asks, will there be more FNAF characters? Probably, maybe. And also, if there'll be more Plants vs. Zombies characters. Maybe. Like I said, it's a possibility for either of those characters to make it in. Thank you for the questions, Dino. 2 more questions from Dino, actually. Will there be more Mice and Monsters characters? And if you were in an anime, what anime would it be? For the Mice and Monsters question, sorry. Maybe, of course. I'm not sure, but maybe. And for the anime question, if I were to be in any anime, I honestly would not want to be in an anime with like characters with powers and stuff like that. So honestly, that's a tough question. I don't know. I legit do not know. Yeah, I legit have no idea. Like probably one of those like slice of life animes like Horimiya or a Gairu. I don't know, because like, you wouldn't have to worry about your safety or if you're about to die or something in those animes. So yeah, I'd go with one of those for sure. Thanks for the questions, Dino. The next question comes to us from Ike Anderson, and he asks, what do you do when you're not filming? So when I'm not filming, of course, I either watch anime or movies or help clean around the house whenever I need to. Daily stuff. So yeah, thank you for that question. The next question comes to us from Fiend Find Time. So thank you for the question. You ask, did you watch the Total Drama multi crossover? No. I've seen like a bits of an episode here or there, but I haven't been keeping up to date. But yeah, I guess the answer would be no for the most part. So yeah, thank you for that question as well. We got another question from Henrique, and he asks, who is your favorite winner and runner-up? Okay. As for winner, like I said, I went with Jesse HOH. Runner-up, honestly, I'd have to go with either Edward or Jotaro, not gonna lie. Those two, for sure, would be... Well, one of those two would be my favorite, but right now they're my top 2. Yeah, thank you for that question. We got another question from Amin, and they ask, can Ichigo Momomiya and from Tokyo Mew Mew, Greg Heffley from Diary from a Kid, Norbert and Daggett from The Angry Beavers, Adam Lyon from My Gym Partner's a Monkey, Bloom from Winx Club, Foghorn Leghorn from Looney Tunes, Eucliwood Pelscythe, Is There a Zombie?, Randy Cunningham from Randy Cunningham's 9th Grade Ninja, Taiga Aisaka from Toradora, and Goda Takeshi from Doraemon compete in TPI, or are they going to be in TPI? Well, like I said, the answer would be maybe. There's a chance. There might also not be a chance. We'll find out soon enough. But yeah, thank you for this question. And the final question comes to us from Angelica Guadamus, and they ask, do I hope I will compete in TPI? Because I used to have a Roblox account. Well, there is a chance, just like all the other characters that others have asked if they can be in TPI. There's a chance. There is a chance you may or may not compete in TPI. We'll just have to find out soon. But yeah, thank you for that question. And that was the last question I've received. So this is it for the Q&A. Thank you to everybody. Thank you so much to all of you who have asked questions. I love doing these Q&As. It's so great to ask some questions to see what you guys have been wondering and thinking to ask me. So thank you a bunch for asking. Even if you only ask one question, thank you. This means a lot. And like I said, I'm probably going to only do one Q&A each year. So if you didn't ask a question, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to wait until next year for the next Q&A. So yeah, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next one, and peace and have a great time.